What's going on, people? Happy Saturday. Welcome to Beijing Reds TV. As we always ask when we got on this mic, smash that like button, comment, subscribe, tell a friend to tell a friend. We got two of the crew members here with us, Beijing Pops, Beijing Angel. Fellas, how are you guys doing today?
I'm good. How's everyone doing?
We good, man. We can't start good. Some good fixtures happen already. Some good results. Chelsea. One in the mud. One in the mud already. Season didn't even really start yet. When I lose in the forest, but we can leave that. I digress. Fellas, this is it. Preview show.
So good.
Preview show.
Happy birthday to El Tucho too.
Oh,
Yeah.
happy
Big up
birthday!
yourself.
Yeah, happy birthday, El Tucho. Yeah.
Yes, Pops, exactly. Before we get started, happy birthday to our compadre, our other Beijing Red crew member, El Tucho, aka Rasta Crab. His birthday is today. I hope his wife and his family is big time. Big up to you, Crab. Happy birthday. All the blessings in the world. Beijing Reds team. Big up to you. Fellas, Villa, tomorrow, Anfield. No VVD. This is the time to go on a run. And we got a new player in. Graven Birch has joined the Reds. He is not registered for tomorrow, so he can't play in the game. But he is a Red. And the rebuild is fully on for the midfield. Need one more player in the mid, and probably in the transfer window in January. And we get center back and a right back, and I think we are blessed, to be honest, and we can compete. But, fellas, let me get into this. Before we start, let me get in. Trudon, big up, bro. LC. Trudon Caicedo on fraud watch. Listen to me. Caicedo's head scrambled. God, that one 15 million. God, he head and he legs, bro.
I think people undermine the fact that I think valuation or how much you're worth to a club, it affects you mentally because it we might touch on it later, the whole Salah thing or whatever. But replacing a player or coming in with big price tag brings you with expectations, right? And you have to hit the ground running. For that type of money, you can't. There's no time for embedding, right? You have to start.
You got hit. You got hit the ground running, Chris. Seriously,
you have to. So, and I think that's why a lot of people, rightly so, last season had a thing against Nunes because you come with that price tag. You're form. So I think that's the issue right now with Caicedo is the fact that he comes in with so much money, you have to perform, man.
They got two players like that, him and Mudryk. Both of them under a microscope, big price tags. 3, oh yeah. And Enzo is another one, yeah.
Enzo was the first 100 million man. He's the man that set the standard, remember? So
yeah. But Enzo looks okay though. Like he doesn't look 100 million but.
For a guy that got really no GA, I'm sorry, boy. 100 million is a lot of money.
Yeah. Oh, yeah, so, it is.
All of them on their microscope, and Pochettino on there, a deeper one too. Because if they don't kick the ball running, I'm sorry, boy. You know how that club is operated. He can be in and out very fast.
That's crazy, yeah.
Yeah, enough for Chelsea. Let me get into this preview. We got a tough game tomorrow against a tough, well-coached Villa team who's got some dangerous players in certain positions. Their liability and defense, Tyrone Mings is not there, so we don't have.
They have a couple of players out. They have Tyrone Mings is with a knee.
Yeah.
Buendia with a knee. Yeah, it's doubtful for Martinez, apparently, with a calf injury, and Alex Moreno with a thigh injury. So they have a couple of players in doubt for tomorrow's game.
tomorrow. Wow. Big up D, big up Dakota. Hi, family. Dakota said big up to the chat. Trudon Enzo is a hair gels merchant.
Jeez.
Oh, Enzo. Oh, what you calling that? Enzo hair gel. That's what it is. Happy birthday, El Tucho. LFC Aaron, good afternoon,
Wow.
everyone. Good afternoon to you, sir. Brian, big up to you. Big up Chris Montana Angel.
Oh,
Gee.
thank you.
Paul says bless D. Big up the chat. Apparently, Gravenberch wasn't registered in time to play it tomorrow. Yeah, correct.
Yeah.
The deadline was noon yesterday and wasn't
That's
in
fine.
time.
That's
so
fine. That's fine.
leave. Aaron says leave a like on the stream, please, people. Yeah, smash those likes button. It helps the channel tremendously. Newcastle looking shaky. Afternoon, True Dawn. Diaby is scary. Yes. Musa Diaby is very
Yes.
scary. Callum has been shouting that boy
Yes.
name from time. And I feel we should have grabbed him because he did not go expensive at all. He was a pretty affordable player. Liverpool type of price too for right wing cover.
Mhm.
But we let Villa take him. So it is what it is. It is what it is. But needless to say, Emery coaches that team very, very well. They're a very good squad, and they're coached extremely well. Against Burnley last week, they started a 3-4-2-1 formation. Olsen was in goal, so Martinez definitely probably ain't playing. They had Torres, Diego Carlos, and Konza at the back. 4 in the middle with Cash, Kamara, Douglas Luiz, and Luka Digne. And then your 2 would have been McGinn and Diaby and Ollie Watkins up front. I don't think that they changed that, to be honest with you. I think they're going to keep the same formation tomorrow. I don't know how you guys feel, but I feel that that's what they're going to do. Exact same thing.
They play with a high line.
But they got back 3, so sort of.
It's push up.
Yeah, not really. They're more coverage in the back, to be honest with you, from what I've seen from
It looked
Villa.
high against Newcastle when they got hammered, to be honest.
Yeah, but that was the
It
first game
was
of the
high
season.
against Newcastle.
Yeah, that was the first game, and I don't think
That was early up, yeah.
haven't seen them doing that in the other 2 games that they played. To be honest with you, they changed it. I think they would have played that high line because they had Tyrone Mings, but he's not there now. They would have been a back 4, but now with a back 3, they're not playing the high line at all.
That's a critical question as part of my starting 11. So
I'm trying to look.
Aaron says this might sound defeatist, but I'd be content with a draw tomorrow. Gee, you.
Oh no!
Aaron.
Oh no! 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 Oh no!
No,
No!
Ibu or
No!
PVD.
No.
Oh my
No.
days.
No,
Aaron.
No! 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 No!
Aaron, I gotta send you a bottle of rum, bro. I got to.
Not at home. Sorry. With all due
Yeah,
respect to Villa, no thanks. Nah.
Yeah. Yeah, no thanks. We can get we score predictions later, but yeah, no. No. No, 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 no. No, 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 don't, no draw tomorrow.
So they play a 3-4-2-1.
Yeah.
Hmm.
All right, guys.
Which can
let me get into this.
Effectively a 5-4-1, I guess.
Yeah, exactly. Mm-hmm.
Allison.
With Luis and Kamara.
You don't think
there's not much to talk about in the back 5, I think.
No. Joel, Trent, Robbo, CDM.
Samurai, man, come on.
All right.
Come on.
Who going on your left side? Dominic?
Gary Mack.
No, McAllister.
Gary Mack on the left. Dom on the right.
Alistair. Dominic. Left wing. Lucho. Right
Lucho.
wing. Salah.
Mo.
This is the only one that we can have
Fred.
discussion about, but that's who I feel.
Lucky dip. Let's pull the name of the hat.
This is who I started. I don't know how y'all feel, but I started Darwin.
Okay, so because they play a 5-back, I think Nunes should be brought off in the second half.
Okay.
I think maybe someone like Gakpo that can draw players in, and he has those he can pass and stuff, would probably make a little bit more sense. Because when you really look at their center backs, none of them really have pace.
Nope.
They really don't.
So this is me just playing two sides of the coin there. So would that benefit Nunes then to run at that man from the very beginning?
No, because like I think currently, right? Like we spoke about it, right? Like we don't know what the plan is this year for Nunes. But then I think currently as constructed, I think he's a weapon in the second half. When a team right now it depends on how the game turns out. Because if we score first, then they open up, and that's when you bring in a Nunes to kind of finish them off.
Yeah.
Because they have to move up higher, etc., etc. But I think right now is a game for Gakpo, I think. Because he plays because he can just draw players up. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
like
I hear where you're coming from. But if you were Klopp, how do you tell the man that scored you 2 goals to win you that game, to tie that game and win that game, that he ain't starting the next game, when the other 2 has not really been to form for the first 3 games of the season?
No, you're completely correct, but that's why Klopp's a people person, right? He's a manager. That's his job. That's not my job to you know what I mean? That's when you sit him down and be like, I need you ready for the second half.
Yeah.
You know? So
yeah. Aarons is the 3rd in the table since Emery took over in January. Yeah, they've got the 3rd most points since he took over.
Yeah, they got the results.
It's true.
Yeah.
They've been using Cash and Digne as wing backs, but Emery is a sneaky manager. He makes plans. He's a very good manager. That's why he's won Europa so many times, right?
Yeah, but that's why I remember last year he exposed the inverted system. He's the one that, you know,
yes.
At the ending of the season, he figured it out. He was the first manager to figure it out against us, so he might have a plan. So.
Yeah, I don't think Klopp should go inverted tomorrow. To be honest with you, I really don't. I think we should just trend a traditional right back.
Yeah.
Oh, so you feel
my
about
question
that?
at the beginning about the high line was for the number 9 position, because everybody else to me just slots in. So with 3 men at the back, that ain't quick. In not likely we start Gakpo.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah.
Because they can sit in. They're not gonna give any room to run in behind.
Y'all both feel Cody is who started. This is so Klopp will start tomorrow.
Yeah.
But you personally still the same way, or you personally would make any changes?
If they're playing with 3 at the back and none of them in quick, which means they figure they're gonna sit deeper. We're at home, they're gonna sit deeper and they're gonna play us on the counter. So they're gonna try to draw us up as high as possible and beat our high line if we play with a high line with their counter press.
Yeah.
Excuse me. That means there's not going to be a lot of space for Nunes to run in behind early in the game. So you do similar to what you did last week. Start with the same team, wait for the game to get stretched. Hopefully, but what I would like to see is he get more minutes because we're in a better position, not just it's stretched because it's end to end. It's stretched because we lead in and they're pressing and saying, all right, you know what? Let's go and finish them off now. You got 25 minutes and not 15 minutes. Put it that way. So it's more of a rest. I can rest somebody because it's 2-0 and they're pressing. All right, Nunes is going to finish it off now.
So in saying that, if that is the plan and you do that in the second half, what do? You bring off Diaz and Gakpo at the 70th minute mark and bring in Jota and Darwin. Jota on the left and Darwin down the middle together.
Yeah.
It depends on the season.
situation because it might be a Harvey Elliott as well. You might have room for 3. So basically, we did 3 and 2 last time, right? Or was it 2?
Yes.
Was it 2 and 2? Because we brought Jota and Harvey came together.
Yeah.
But Joey G came on as a sub as well. But he came early because he came early to switch over for Diaz. So then it was down to 2 and 2. So again, it just depends on how the game plays. So if we're injury free, God willing, for the first half, then it might be 3 subs at one point because you're saying, well, look, we're in a good enough position. I can pull another man. So let's say Sabozalai gets a rest, maybe whoever. Harvey comes on, Jota and Nunes come on to wrap it up, or maybe give more rest and spark further speculation that Mo's leaving.
Enough of the whole speculation nonsense. The window is shut. He ain't going nowhere. If he leaves, it's gonna be in the summer.
You know, that's the clickbait. That's the clickbait thing, man. Mo still leaving. And watch what happens tomorrow. If Mo gets sub, all the body language experts gonna be out.
If people still clicking on that stuff, knowing fully well the window is shut, then I need to give a head a wobble because how can you sell somebody when the window is shut? It don't make no sense to me.
But shut our way. The problem is it shut our way, but not their way. That's the issue. So we can sell but not buy.
But listen,
which would make no sense.
Exactly. Liverpool would be foolish to do something so they won't do it. I'm glad the window closed. Let me just say that right here. Glad the window is shut. I don't have to hear about transfers and this and that. We can just focus on the team and move forward. Simple. So y'all feel this is how Klopp starting tomorrow?
Yep.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right. I would like to start Nunes because you know what I mean. I am a big Nunes supporter. People, just as Jared said, make sure you like and subscribe, please. Thank you. Dakota says she should start Nunes. Brian says he start Gakpo.
Yeah.
Big up, Brian.
How will setup going forward with no out DM destroyer? Will Klopp change it up?
Honestly, that's something for Klopp to figure out during the international break, because right now we can't. It's too late now to change the plan for Aston Villa. I think it'll be very goofy. I think this is something for him to figure out. We don't really have a 6 or a dominant 6, so we have to change the way we play. And that's something for him to figure out, for Pep to figure out for the international break. That's what that's for, you know. So yeah, that's my opinion.
Yeah, I think things will stay the exact same until
you know what I am worried about though, because of how I think how underrated Emery is tactically. I think he's very good tactically. I think what he will do, you know, because typically throughout the season, the 3 games, the RB has been playing on the right. I think he'll move him on the left to target Trent and
to go at Trent.
Yeah, and Trent don't have the pace to handle the RB.
I agree. That's why they're gonna have to defend in numbers. That's the truth, and that is why I made the comment earlier. We should not play an inverted system, because if that happens, then you're gonna get exposed big time. If you don't play the inverted system, and Trent actually holds the right back position and plays defensively minded, but use his passes to get the ball out of the back into the middle for attacking, like how we scored that goal. When Trent pinged it to the mid went up, and then the ball went into Nunes to get the first goal. That is what we're gonna have to do, and that's why Trent can be very, very effective, but he needs to hold him down more defensively tomorrow, in my opinion.
Yeah, that's what I think is gonna happen. Like throughout the game, you're gonna see the RB on the left. He's gonna target that space between Matip and Trent, and he's going to run road runner status. You know, so
yeah, agreed.
We have to be smart. I think this is where Endo. I think this game he'll earn his stripes. I think he does very well. I hope he does very well, so he can get.
Yeah, because to be fair, Villa really don't have pacey midfielders. They don't.
They have Douglas Luiz, and they've been playing with Douglas. They've been playing with Douglas. No, they're not. They've been playing. They have very aggressive midfielders with McGinn,
Physical in the
Kamara.
middle. McGinn, physical.
Yeah, very physical. So
Yeah.
we have to be
Big up
disciplined.
Kalanji. Big up Kalanji LFC. Big up yourself.
Big up.
Bigger Kalanji. Yeah, man.
Mark, if we start Nunes, we need to play to his strengths to have someone close enough to supply him. I like that comment, Mark, because maybe Klopp could try something different and maybe change the formation instead of 4-3-3, play a 4-3-2-1 tomorrow against Villa. Something that Emery would not be expecting. And have a number 10 with Gakpo in the 10 position. Possible. When Nunes at the 9.
Like a 4-2-3-1 type thing?
Yeah. Have Gakpo playing the 10. It's possible. Or have Dominic playing 10. He can play there.
He can play there. He can't play there.
Yeah.
So, I mean, he could switch it up tomorrow and just throw Emery you know what I mean? A spoke in the wheel and be like, oh, you expected me to play 4-3-3, but no, I can come in 4-2-3-1 at you.
I'm just a bit worried. I don't want to be negative, but I am a bit worried with our center back partnership. I think they don't complement each other. I think Gomez did exceptionally well last game. But I am a little bit worried. Because how well, Emery is tactically. I think he's just gonna find ways to expose us, and then it's gonna be a whole shit show, in my opinion.
Yeah. Big up Rasta Crab, El Tucho, blessings, man.
El Tucho.
Crab.
Sure.
Have a good day today. Don't get too drunk because I don't want to see Marina sending me no videos like this. El Tucho.
That is so wrong in so many levels.
As when a man have had way too much rum to drink, way too much. Can we please not play a high line? Can we play like we did both times with 10 men, extremely compact? It was good. Yeah, I agree with you 100%. I agree.
That's very interesting. That's going to be something to look at tomorrow because we've made that observation as fans that we look better twice now with 10 men.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Mark Fox, Diaby Watkins will cause major issues. Yeah. I worried about Ollie Watkins in this pace.
If that line is too high, Ollie Watkins is gonna kill us.
Yeah.
He hasn't been that good this season, but it's
pace though. We all talk about it, Angel.
He got wheels though. Yeah, he got wheels.
Yeah.
Can't teach pace. And Matip ain't keeping up with him, nor Joey G. I'm sorry. None of two of them.
Joey G is quick, but he's going to be on the other side. Joey G's going to be on the left, so he's going to drift to the right
and abuse Matip. Exactly.
Yep, he's gonna go after Matip.
Yeah, Rasta Crab said Villa's defense ain't that great either. Yeah, fair enough. It isn't. Redbird, big up to you, bro. Redbird D9.
Big up Redbird.
Trudon says Aaron, big up. Gap or Jota crabbing this Jota thing. Jota ain't starting for me. Right, Redbird. Then D9 for Impact. Okello Dennis. We want to win at end of 90 minutes. That's why I pray, guys. Yeah, big up to you.
Same.
Happy birthday, Rasta Crab. Aaron, big up, bro.
Big up, Brian.
Most teams will sit back at Anfield, so where does Nunes get his minutes? Yeah.
That's the point there.
That is a point. Agree, bring Nunes on second half. Birthday greetings, Bajan Crab from Redbird. Big up, brothers. Big up, Ents.
Big hands, man.
Big up you and Savage. Big up to the chat. Gladbach beating Bayern 1-0. Wow. And Tottenham on a roll. Ends. And Tottenham on a roll, but Gakpo must be given time to start. Yeah. I say 3-2 Liverpool. Crab does his prediction. Okay. So this window's still open. I thought it is still open, but you'd be foolish as a team knowing that you can't buy one to sell a player. That would be madness. Absolute madness. Brian, bigging up. And big up from middle of nowhere, Wyoming, U.S. Sawtooth Red. Big up to you,
Jeez.
bro. Wyoming. Wow.
Big up to Wyoming, man.
Them is get some
All right.
harsh winters over there, boy. Sawtooth?
Yeah.
Man, you guys get some crazy winters. That's like middle of Canada, sore winters, boy. Saskatchewan and Manitoba winters. Beastly cold.
He needs the rum over there.
Yeah, it's true. You definitely need to stock up for rum for the winter for sure. The stories won't stop until the Saudi windows close. Yeah, it's true, Brian. They're not gonna stop, but people just gotta just ignore them because it'd be listen, here was my stance. When Klopp said, when the rumors came out, Klopp said that it was done for him, I trusted the manager right there and then. It was that Mo was not going nowhere because and if FSG turn around and sell Mo over Klopp head, that give Klopp a reason to just walk out for any club. Simple. And put the ownership in beer mess. So they ain't gonna risk that. So I won't worry about Mo. Mo here next summer, he probably can be gone. We can enjoy this last year with him. Hopefully, it's more.
Maybe.
More than this last year.
Maybe. Not necessarily, but we'll see.
He may stick around. O'Kelly then say I think it's going to be a 3-1 in favor of Liverpool. But Chatix to play tomorrow, he is fit and he's been training for the last few weeks, so he will be on the bench again for sure. I don't know if he can get any time, but we'll see. If Endo don't do well in the first half, it could be a very possible thing that Klopp bring Bajcetic in the sixth. To be honest,
I can see maybe like 25 minutes of Bajcetic, but anything more than that, I think is unrealistic in my opinion.
Yeah, I agree with you 100%. If Salah chooses to go, there's not a lot the club can do other than make him honor his contract, which Klopp won't allow, nor would it be good for the club or Salah. Yeah. That's why Klopp pays the big bucks. AD says, I just want to win. Keep the momentum going.
Mm-hmm.
Emery is tactically elite. He is.
Mm-hmm.
He's a very good coach. It's going to be tough with our backs. Yeah. Kwanzaa may be important tomorrow too as well. Robertson can be got at.
Yeah.
Though either flank, we are weak. Yeah. But to be fair though, Mark, Robertson's actually been pretty sound defensively this season. Offensively is where he's struggled, but defensively, Robbo has done a real good job, in my opinion. But you could, Mark, as usual, you can put something in the chat there and tell me if you think differently. Big up, AD. Klopp must give this young boy playing time. Also, I mean Bando. I don't think you're going to see Bando playing until the cup games, to be honest with you.
Yeah.
He's going to cook in the Europa League. You saw the group we have?
Yeah.
Yes.
He
Everybody better cook in the Europa League.
Yeah.
That group we got is awesome. We should be dummying teams. That's the truth. Does anyone think Nunes can play right wing forward when Salah goes next season? Nunes likes that area between half space, and with space he might be much more effective. Just a thought. Jared does listen. Jared for the last two weeks straight has been throwing some things at us. I have never thought about this.
All right, right wing. What right wing forward? What do you mean by right wing forward?
Salah position when he go on AFCON to cover Salah.
Salah's spot, basically playing wide on the right and coming in. He prefers left though. He prefers coming from the left and coming in. To be honest.
Exactly. He's left.
But this season, drifting right. Newcastle, he was drifting right.
But that's pumping my brakes on this when Salah goes part first though. The first part, I say let's pump the brakes on this. I'm ready to run Salah through the door yet.
Yeah.
Easy on that. Easy on that one. Yeah, easy on that.
Again, we'll flood the midfield and join the attack.
I want Salah for the Champions League still,
Yeah, me too.
So I'm not ready for next season either. This next season thing, no.
Yeah.
I want Salah to get me back to the Champions League and then take me in the Champions League. And then we can let me see what we can do. Give him an extension if you want it, if the money ain't coming. Or if you want to protect him, give him an extension now quietly. Say, look, hold this little thing on the table. When Saudi come back, 250, let's go. The money is always going to be there for me, in my opinion. Look how much Cristiano Ronaldo got at 38. At 38, look how much he got.
Facts, pops. And the
Salah's
fact
going
that
to be
Mohamed
bigger to
Salah
me to
is-
the league. That's just my opinion.
Yes.
He's bigger to the
Yes.
league than Ronaldo, in my opinion, and he's still
100%,
way
bro.
younger.
He's
So the idea
Muslim.
that 31 is done and we need to rush him through the door, for me, I don't understand. But that's just my stance. That's just me.
I think I completely agree with what you said, pops. Just give him a new contract on the low, slap a
Around the
release
back,
clause.
yeah.
Yeah, we slap a release
Put it
clause.
in.
It won't. Yeah, it
Yeah.
can't be activated till next year, and then that's that. And
Let's
put
move.
150 release clause.
Whatever the
upfront.
number is, you decide
Yeah,
what that
exactly.
number needs to be, because the
Yeah.
market is mad. 200 million gets you 2 players. We talk about it's a rebuild. Look at it. 200 million is Enzo and Caicedo, and we're still missing add-ons. We ain't quite yet yet.
Jared, your comment, the club.
This is funny. No, this one was funny. This one was funny.
No right back, no DM. Jared, you can't do everything in one window, my man.
No,
That's funny though. That was funny.
It is funny, but you can't do everything. You had to boost your midfield, and then we in Chelsea. And look at what game man doing right now, losing a force. So now we're gonna attack the other part that we need to deal with. Right back, center back, DM. And
but let's be realistic, guys. None of us thought we would bring in 4 midfielders.
I agree with you. None of us.
None of us.
I called 3 players.
You know, everyone was saying we should bring in 4
wanted 3 in the middle.
Yeah.
1 at the back. That's what I thought. I thought we'd get 4 in total. 3 middle, 1 at the back. That was what I thought. Max.
I know people were saying
that was me saying, please.
Yeah. Because I know people were saying we need 4 midfielders, but we don't believe we're going to get 4 midfielders, and now we have 4 midfielders. You know, we can't. We have to be realistic in regards to bringing in players and embedding them in the system. I think, especially when I think we didn't plan correctly this summer. If we would have brought 4 players in the beginning of the window and tried to embed them through preseason, then maybe you have room to bring in more players. But because we left it so late, I feel like it's a little bit neglective. But I don't want to be negative. We did pretty okay. Now we tackled January, so let's see how we do until January, and based on what we need or what's required from us, then you reinforce those spots. Until then, there's no point of being, I guess, negative, and that's Liverpool 12th man talking to me and stuff, because his positive vibe has rubbed off on me and stuff. But,
Mr. Positivity 12th man.
Yeah. Football romantic, big at 12th man every time.
Big up 12th man, but you know.
Salter says, why wouldn't we pick a back? And on top of that, send Nat out to Celtic. Incredible from Klopp FSG. Honestly, he sent out Nat because Nat is not in Klopp's plans. He's not a Klopp player. Yeah. He would not get any run. Kwanzaa is actually leapfrogged Nat in terms of the rotation. So the best thing that Klopp did for Nat was to send him out on loan, to be honest.
He should have been sold, to be fair.
Yeah.
Nat should have been sold. With all due respect to Nat, he should have been sold.
Yeah. He can probably get sold probably in the January window. He can probably get sold to Celtic, or he may get sold in the summer to Celtic. It might just become a full sale.
He deserved it, man. He
deserved it. Yeah, agreed, 100%.
He's been a loyal servant. You don't hear no complaints about him. No, like, he's been a good person for the club. Like, it's time to you're keeping him hostage, man. He needs to kick off his. How old is he? 26, 27?
Yeah.
Yeah, he's going on the ladder now. Yeah.
Yeah, he needs some type of consistency. I think Celtic's a good club for him. It's a big club in Scotland.
Yeah.
They're always winning things. They're gonna be in Champions League, Europa League. Just let him have a place of.
Not me playing Champions League, yeah. Liverpool playing there, not me playing Champions League.
You know, so
can you imagine Nat Phillips is the starting center back for Celtic in Champions League. Oh my days.
But I heard Celtic's not doing too good. I think Brendan Rodgers got them. People are like starting riots or something because Brendan Rodgers don't got them cooking or something like that.
Brendan is doing some madness. Big up Ravi. Big up my brother. Aaron says hi, Ravi. Brent's laughing. May have a pure jokes in the chat. Operate different, and there's nothing wrong with stylish play when it comes to the center box. Yeah. Man's been cleared of that run punching. That's hopefully not Rasta Crab later on. El Tucho. ADC have never been like that. Oh, AD season people, not that bad, but bad before, like that.
Close.
He must have been drinking moonshine. Nah, that's the rum, bro. You hear the soca music? That's the rum. That's the rum that I saw, bro. He was done. He was finished.
Just to confirm, Nat is playing Champions League.
Yeah.
Celtic in the Champions League.
Yeah.
Here we go. Ravi, thoughts on Villa's current keeper? Decent, but they definitely need Martinez back.
Yeah.
If they really want to make some damage.
And Martinez is one ahead cases too. He's getting ahead and do a lot of nonsense. So
yeah,
it's good that he's not on.
I don't like the shit housery that he's due, but he's effective.
Yeah. He's the highest level of shit housery.
Oh yeah, big time. See the Man of the World Cup. Oh my days.
They changed the rules because of him.
Yeah, exactly. Martinez rules. That's what I called it. Gomez got obliterated by Ollie Watkins, and the same will happen again if we play a high line. That's why, Paul, we should not be playing a high line tomorrow.
Yeah, we got to play with a little mid block.
2 assists, no goals for Watkins, I think. Murray, big up as always. Jason Pops and Chris just got back in with the dogs. And your hubby probably still sulking right now, but he did get a point today. So
he get a point. He off. He out the gates now.
He ain't at a duck egg right now. Still getting
not
relegated.
zero anymore.
Doesn't get relegated, and I know you're gonna rub it in big time. Big time. We need to start and try to control most of the game. Yeah, agreed. I agree. Keep the ball.
It is a loss that we Thiago got a setback now. He won't be back until maybe even after the international break now.
Who's this?
Thiago got a setback.
Thiago?
Yeah.
Oh, come on, man.
Yeah, you didn't know about that?
No.
And what did I say about Thiago? You guys were like, no, we got to keep him. He's been out since February.
Bubble wrap is what? Bubble wrap and Connor Will.
He's been out since February, right? Came back in April, re-injured the same hip, then required surgery.
Yeah. Then had surgery.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like, then had surgery. Was supposed to come back this week. He was apparently doing individual training. Got a setback now. Same injury, same issue with the hip. You know what I mean? So ability is the best ability. Availability is the best ability.
Availability? Yeah.
It doesn't matter, and that's the thing. It doesn't matter how good you are if you're not on the pitch. It doesn't matter.
Mary got a question. Happy birthday, Rasta Crab. Will we find out how old you are?
Damn.
Wow.
I thought he was 28.
Rasta Crab? El
Yeah,
Cucho?
I thought he was 28.
You can put that in the chat, bro. Marty says still sign players on loan. Lavia didn't look too bad in the stands. Listen.
Oh man.
Somebody sent me a pic the other day. You remember that movie with Adam Sandler, Waterboy? and the cropping Lavia as the Waterboy.
Oh man.
Hey guys, do you think Lavia was a Pochettino signing or a Bowley signing?
I think that was a Bowley signing.
Then you won't see
trying to stick it to Liverpool. That's what Bowley was trying to do. Flex his muscles against John Henry. That was what Bowley was trying to do. But you know what's crazy? I don't even feel sad for him because you fully well know that man will drop 115 M's on Caicedo. You feel you getting any run? You gonna want to go in there and stump your growth just because of money. You let your agent persuade you all. Chelsea can give you more money per week and all sort of nonsense, bro. You're 19
who's his
years
agent?
old.
Who's his agent? Because his agent's moving like one of those South American agents that they all.
Because then they probably got extra money. You ain't hear Caicedo's agent get extra 10 million?
Oh, word?
Yeah, in hand from Chelsea.
I thought they changed the rules for agents and stuff. Did they do that, or are they talking about doing that?
Chelsea don't play with it.
There was a rule change around the agents and the actual amount they could get paid. I'm not sure if it's in effect now. Much like the loophole that Chelsea was able to sort of slip through,
Yeah.
that's going to be closed
Really
next season. It might be a
amortization.
next season thing.
Oh, okay.
Todd Bowley
it might be a
bring
next season. So
the North American way of doing mortgages for houses with an amortization on each all pitch.
These are genius. Like, I'm sorry, like he came in and he did his research and he found loopholes. To me, that's a good owner, in my opinion.
well,
He's a
in
good
the
owner
short
for
term,
no.
maybe because it's a gamble. That's a
Maybe.
gamble, Chris. It's a big
No,
gamble
it is.
because
It is.
But here's
the
the other kicker.
amortization ends after 5 years. It's not
Yeah.
8-year window. It's not the length of the contract. So as much as you get the benefit up front, at some point you have to get that penalty on the books. So the numbers are going to change drastically at some point.
Also, after the 5th year, it changes. Like, they're gonna have to pay the lump sum pretty much.
You
after the
can only
year.
amortize it over 5 years and not 8 years. So what they're doing right now is saying, well, we're giving you an 8-year contract and running it over 8 years. Next season, they're going to say, well, you can't run 8 years anymore. It's 5 years.
But
So
then
the gap that Chelsea think that they had, they don't. So they thought they bought themselves 8 years. They've now closed the gap by so they basically only got the benefit for 1 year because now you're going down to 5 years from next year.
Okay.
So that's going to change how much you put on year after year on the P&L, which is going to impact then what their bottom line is and whether or not they're onside or offside, depending on if they're in Europe or not.
All right. So question, right? So starting next year, it's going to go back to 5 years, right?
Yeah.
But does it affect what already happened? So let's say, for example, so that's a big deal.
Yes. The loophole isn't going to last and supersede the new rule. It's now we've changed the rule. We're now going to do the accounting based on this now.
Okay.
So yes, you had it over 8 years before. So you got the 1 year benefit of your 8-year amortization. Now you're changing that to 5 years. So you got to change the numbers that are coming onto the books. So a 5-year window as opposed to 8-year
I'm assuming, so I'm assuming like contracts like Modric, Enzo Fernandez is going to hit them after the 5th year.
All of those are going to change, significantly, and the salaries as well. So obviously they're being paid at a high level. You're now adding a higher part of the amortization in the year, which means you got to generate more revenue to cover that. So the guys who are behind the scene playing with the numbers got to go and play with the numbers again. That's all.
They do. And here's the other kicker.
And find some revenue now.
That's
a lot of this money that Todd Bowley using is off of the 200 million or 200 some odd. King's 250 million line of credit that he got on top of Chelsea, that's backed by the Saudis.
Well, I think the good thing that helps, right, is the fact that he bought the club with no debt.
Yeah, but you keep using a line of credit to do all your financing. As we see how inflation and stuff going, if you ain't making profit, you're gonna have some serious problems making the payments on our line of credit.
And I'm assuming the credit line of credit has like interest, correct? That you
of course, pretty much. Yeah, facts. Compounding interest too. It's mad. Dre says, when Klopp leave, who do you guys think we should get? There's only one man for me that after Jurgen Klopp leaves this club to look after Liverpool, and that's a former Liverpool player that currently managing Bayer Leverkusen in Germany, and that is Xabi Alonso. I ain't want nobody else coaching this club but Xabi Alonso. That's me.
I think just to answer that, I think if the aim is Xabi, right, Alonso, he has 2 years to learn, to develop. I think, and I think he's doing an amazing job
to win, not just learn, to win.
To win. So I think the issue too, I think in regards to wanting Xabi Alonso, which I do want him, I think he breeds Liverpool. I think there was an interview years ago when he talks about the passion he has for Liverpool in regards to Madrid. So I think he will eventually come here to Liverpool. But I think because of, I know people have their ifs and buts about Klopp, but I think Klopp has brought us to a level now that we can't go backwards now. We have to go forward and better. And we have to bring a manager in place now that has the experience to carry a club of Liverpool size, that can carry the level of Liverpool to a different level. So that's the
Derby is a shout too.
Who?
From Brighton. Brighton's manager.
But then he has to win. Just like Pop said, he has to win something. He has to.
Yeah,
he has to win.
He has to win,
man.
Yeah.
The Derby. Remember what Potter was doing, right? Potter had a good setup. Brighton is a very niche club that works
From top to bottom. From top to bottom.
very well.
Yeah.
You pick the pressure at Anfield is going to be different. Brighton cooking Newcastle, though.
No, but I like
Just as an aside.
but I like the way he carries himself, though, as a manager. I think
Yeah.
Herbie, like, you know, he's no
Yeah,
nonsense.
yeah,
He's very, you know, tactically he's good too. I think he's tactically better than Klopp. I think Klopp is a better, I think, manager. I think he's probably one of the best on the planet. But I think tactically he does have questions and stuff. So,
Robbie got a question. Which players currently can play a full 93 games a week for us? Virgil, Mo, Ali,
that's it. There you go. Those three.
Dominic.
Sabazala is ready for 90.
Yeah, he is.
Let him scout.
The rest I wouldn't want. I wouldn't want the rest to do 90, to be honest.
McAllister's done it too, so I'm okay with him. He's done the 3 games a week and 90 minutes each game.
Right now, I
Outside
wouldn't
of
ask
that-
anybody other than them to do it, to be honest.
Yeah,
That's what his squad is for, to me.
but you know Trent's gonna get that too because they ain't got the right back coverage.
Oh yeah, Trent has it in him to play a 490.
Yeah, Trent's
Yeah.
in. Yeah, Trent gets minutes. You know that Trent, VVD, Mo, and Ali
They probably clocked the
Probably have
minutes. They probably clocked the
three most and Robbo. Those are the most
Yeah.
played players that are left.
Facts.
They're the guys.
Brian says I was mentally prepared for Klopp and Salah both leading in 2025. Yep.
Yeah, we have to become proactive instead of reactive. I think
That's a good. Yeah, but that's a good possibility. So that's the
Yeah.
spot that we should be looking at. Which says
Yeah.
Alonso or whoever, you got 2 years to bridge that gap to show us that you're ready.
Mm-hmm.
Definitely no Steven
Alonso's
G,
basically
though.
taking over the Stevie G spot now.
Yeah, because I ain't want to hear nobody mention.
No,
Stevie
Alonso
G
is
as a
no
head coach.
Stevie G. He's the
Yeah.
new man in that spot.
Yeah.
I think tactically he's better than Gerrard. I think.
Oh, far better.
Yeah,
Bro,
yeah.
Bro,
you
like
see when he took that position with Leverkusen where they were in the table? Bro, they were down like 14th, 15th, and the man finished in top 6, you know.
he's good. He's good. I think there was a documentary about him. I think it was Jose Mourinho. I think talking about him. Pretty much, Xavi. His father was a coach. Like
I didn't know
I think Alonso. Yeah, his father was a coach apparently.
Okay.
And look, and you really think about it, Alonso was coached by probably the best managers of a generation: Jose Mourinho, Rafa Benitez, Pep Guardiola. Like the kid had the kid. Well, I'm talking about kid, but the guy has knowledge, man. So, you know.
Yeah.
And now it's about applying it, right? It's about applying it now. So
Yeah.
Brighton up 2-0.
And proving.
yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
I don't think we signed Gravenberch or Endo had we not sold Fabinho and Henderson. I
Agree.
agree with that 100%.
I've said it. Like
Agreed.
I think the
Agreed.
Saudi stuff. Too. I think we were only supposed to bring in 2 players.
Revenite, you probably weren't here when we started the stream, but yeah, we done have our laugh in already. I got a new song for that one. What is striking name? Jackson. Got the remix, boy. I'm sorry, Miss Jackson.
Action Jackson.
I am not real. Your mom is a sitter today. Literally a sitter. That the man should have put with.
Serious.
Oh my days.
Wow.
Yeah, a sitter, bro. That Sterling set him up with, and the man miss it.
Yeah, I heard apparently Sterling is not called up for the England squad, no?
No, he's not.
But Maguire is. That's crazy.
Yeah, make it make sense,
Yeah.
bro. I don't even play.
And Calvin Phillips.
Yeah, and Calvin Phillips.
What, in the England squad?
Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah.
man.
So on a. Hendo made it though. Hendo made it. What Jared says, Saudi Arabia won't stop until they get him. The clown won't let him leave on a free if they can get big money. And for Salah, their money and his brand recognition, we go through the roof in the Arab world. Yeah, 100%. Which
Yep.
is why I think that what Pops recommended they do sign him to extension for another 2 years, and then instead of Saudi, you want Salah? Give me 250 million. If you want to play with, if you want the big boy, you come and give me 250, and you can have the big boy. Simple as that.
And the thing,
No add-ons,
No add-on.
neither.
I want
You're loaded.
250
Bring the
million
truck.
up
Bring the truck with the money and just come.
Park and reverse it here at Anfield and give me the 250 again. Straight goods, all in.
I come in to help count.
We can have a million counters there, just putting the money there, running it through, just like Major Angel, cousin there, Pablo. Just counting.
New Jack City style.
Yeah, but the thing with how Saudis are moving in the market, they are paying up front. Like they're not doing installments; they're paying it in front, which is crazy to me. But hey, man. So,
yeah, but I heard them having add-ons for Salah. I said no add-ons. There's no add-ons for Salah. Just bring if you come in.
Add-ons is crazy.
Bring everything.
50 million add-ons. That's a lot.
Yeah, I don't want no add-ons. Give me all of it.
No thanks.
All of it.
No.
All of it.
You just come.
Robbie says, how do we link up better to create better chances to score goals and win games? I think we just got to open up the pitch a lot more. I think we need to stop with pushing up so high with the back four and maybe go a mid-block and give the midfield a lot more space for Dom and Alexis to do what they do. And you can see a lot more chances getting created, to be honest. It's 3. I just see your fingers, put it 3-0. Newcastle in the mud.
Yeah.
As Robbie says,
as a hat from the youngster.
Like
Ferguson, right?
Well done.
Yeah, Ferguson,
subscribe. Big up, John. Big up to you, bro.
Big up, John.
I'm still laughing at Chelsea see this with no shooters in attack, smashed by Robin Hood FC. Listen, I was telling Major Angel, go and watch Never a Foul last night. With this Chelsea fan going at Callum, talking a whole bunch of rubbish. Oh, it was so funny. It was so funny. Callum rebutted him so bad. Oh, man. Bunch of rubbish, man. These Chelsea fans delusional. When they're going to finish 10th, though, you hear me say, when they even get in Champions League again, bunch of mugs.
But this is where the finances stuff comes in, right? If they don't make Champions, it's going to hit them. It's going to hurt them in the long run.
Oh, even more, 100%. Everybody big up John Con. Chelsea fans have a new chant. Can I say who?
That poor fella.
Paul Smith says, sorry, I have to be a party pooper, but I'm looking to life after Klopp. Yeah.
You have to now.
Yeah.
It's 2 years.
Time's coming. Yeah, the time's coming.
Hopefully there's no FSG when that happens either, to be honest, because I know how other people can be able to handle them money constraints. Happy birthday for Monday, mate.
Who's that?
Sorry, I have to.
John?
Yeah. John Conway, is your birthday on Monday, bro?
On Monday.
Happy
birthday from the Beijing Reds TV early. Big up, John.
Thiago should have been sold. Waste of time. Yeah. He's a luxury player.
But Thiago said he wasn't going, so I mean you can't sell somebody who doesn't want to leave though, to be honest.
It's true.
No, but
Thiago
apparently
has the face of a 90-year-old. Oh my god.
But apparently I heard that Klopp and him had a conversation in regards to like what's his plans for him this season. So I'm assuming he was satisfied with the plans that Klopp had for him. So
Robbie said Rasta Crab is as old as Flacco. LOL. I think you got to add some years.
Passport check.
Add some years on top of that, boy. To be honest, I can just give him a spoiler. Is mid-40s. What has Thiago done at this time in the club? Not enough. Another expensive signal.
Another expensive signal.
Yeah.
But people don't want to have that conversation.
I was laughing.
You know.
Yeah.
Yeah, you don't want disrespect, Thiago. That's it.
Yeah. Flacco claims to be 29. Even my daughter says he looks about 40. LTR in Europe, so Europa FFP rules don't apply to them this season. Only English rules.
Oh,
Yeah.
okay.
That's how they got
Yeah,
away with all
that's the loophole. That's the loophole area that they're talking about.
Yeah.
Mm.
Chelsea have to finish in Champions League or they're in trouble.
No,
Yeah.
but then
They would be in trouble next year. They
But
had
when
to go load to
so
get
so
rid of
when
players.
so when does their accounts get checked? Is it like a yearly thing, or is it
It's
like
a
every
yearly
3 years?
Yearly thing.
No, because remember I remember reading something when I think when Newcastle got bought, they have to like sponsorship deals, all that type of money revenue has to be presented like 3 years because the club was bought new.
Yeah.
So the owners have like 3 years to present like all that stuff. Isn't that the same
To
concept?
present the package.
Chelsea? Yeah.
So this would be year
What
2.
year
now.
is this for? This year
Year
2 for
two.
Bolly though. Yeah.
Yeah.
But they need
So,
the
yeah,
sponsorship. Chelsea
they
need
do.
the sponsorship deal because their ground isn't as big as the others, so they don't generate that much income match deal like that. So they need the other streams.
Wait, do they have a sponsorship? They don't have a sponsorship deal anymore, right?
No, they don't.
I think their shirt's still lacking a sponsor because they're playing in what looks like a training kit now. It looks
Yeah.
ridiculous.
It sure has no sponsor on the front. It's true.
It looks nice though. I ain't gonna lie. It kind of looks nice.
Fun then. It looks nice. Will Gakpo be better off as a sub for Diaz instead of being in midfield? Well, the boys feel that Gakpo is better to start.
Not in
than
midfield.
Diaz.
Nah, Gakpo not in midfield at
No,
all.
I
I
don't
don't
want
want to see
Gakpo.
Gakpo in midfield.
The only thing I would take Gakpo playing other than in front would be in a 10 position. That's it. It was closed this year in Europe. Next season in the Premier League. Okay.
Yeah. The loophole. Yeah.
If Klopp ever leaves, I would take sporting manager Ruben. He's quality and can play a back 3.
The sporting manager is good too. I like the well, you guys don't probably watch Copa Libertadores, but the Fluminense manager is gifted, man. He's revolutionizing Brazilian football right now.
Yeah.
Yeah.
No, that isn't correct. It won't affect them. They just can't do that going forward. Okay. Jared said it doesn't affect them. They just can't do it again. Everybody's saying Alonso. 2-0 Brighton. Newcastle just 3-0 now. Newcastle need to get their heads out of being in the Champions League and focus on the league.
3, yeah.
Yep. Kendall Rowan probably freaking out right now. Big up, Kendall. Alonso will be what people think Gerrard was going to be a proper manager. Yep. Zabi is going to be a very good manager. Ferguson is 18. What a prospect. 2 goals today.
He's good.
That's mad. Oh, that's mad. Hat trick.
No. We have to make Anfield a hard place and be smart in the road away.
Trick,
that was our downfall last season, is away from home.
That's it.
That's what cooked us last year. Our away form was terrible. Good player he is, Brian. Man City squad make up 8 in defense, 7 in midfield, and 6 in attack. Versus LFC, 7 in defense, 8 in midfield, including Bajcetic, and 5 in attack. Ain't too far off, yeah.
It's not that bad.
I guess that's senior players. Because Ben Doki's are 6 in attack. If you look at our front 6, so it's probably minus the senior players.
That's actually not bad, you know.
But they're 8 in defense. Effectively play both defense and midfield because he plays a back 4 with all 4 center backs at points in time, and then they do the inverted thing as well.
Yes, that's right.
Yeah.
Look at that. Leverkusen won 5-1 today.
Wow.
Alonso is a dream. If he's ready and wants it, he will do it one day. Yep. Alonso's dad played for Barcelona. I think his dad was a goalkeeper, definitely a player. I think his granddad was a manager. Alonso, a football family.
Yeah.
Dang. Joe Jackson up front.
Wow.
If you guys hadn't seen that player at Sporting Dominus center back, he's top quality. Check him out.
What's
the name, Ravi?
Diomande. That's it?
Sporting
That's his
Diomande.
name?
He's
African. Is Diomande?
Diomande, yeah. Center back, he's top quality. Check him out. I'll check him out, Ravi. I'll check him out. You know I'm bad. You know I'm really, really bad. Newcastle getting smoked like one of Snoop's.
Oh, he's
Alonso
19.
not
He's
proven.
19. The kid.
19.
Oh, that's good. That's
19-year-old kid, yeah.
Let me
Cook
see.
different.
His
Honestly, he
profile.
looks like Klopp 2.0. De Zerbi is pushing very well, very very well.
From the Ivory Coast.
Okay,
Right-footed.
we need a left. We need a left center mid.
He has a contract till 2027. Okay.
4 more years. It's long, man.
I can see Arsenal going for him,
That's a
Brian.
good
Lord.
buy, though.
Like, yeah,
Evan
it is.
Ferguson to Arsenal would be a very good buy.
Evan Ferguson will be a third Irish player to move for 100 million in Premier League after Rice and Grealish. Jeez, you. But we're not playing Brighton anytime soon. We need to buck up crazy amounts before we play them. Otherwise, I can check that right now. Hold on 1 second. Let me see when we playing them next. Let me see when we playing Brighton. We are playing Brighton. Oh, not until the.
Imagine Brighton's two subs right now.
October
Lallana
the 8th.
and Milner.
October the 8th is when we play Brighton. John Conway will be 47. Jeez.
Big guy John Conway, man.
Yes, it's John Conway. I saw someone call him Concedo. People really are so creative.
Man. Oh man.
Brian likes seeing Thiago, don't care, keep him.
Oh God, Brian, you were doing so good, Brian. So good.
That's probably shared by a lot of people. He said it, but a lot of people believe in that. They just like to see Thiago.
For me, availability is not there. He's got to be moved on, to be honest. Chelsea playing the Beatles. Money can't buy me love on the sound system with extra bass. Ow. Just a little Leicester the next season after they won the Prem. Yeah, Newcastle. And Newcastle didn't get a good group at all in Champions League neither.
Yeah, that's rough.
FFP is actually finished.
Yeah, it's a tough group. They have a tough group, yeah.
It's been replaced by financial sustainability protocols or something like that, but it's spread over 3 years anyway. Okay. Newcastle do well to qualify for Conference League this season. Yeah, big up John Conway. So John Conway and Rasta Crab both 47.
Boom.
We all 70s. 70s boys. 70s boys. When you say Joe Jackson, I think of his singer. You can say Tito Jackson too. Or Jermaine. That's his name. He's awesome. Got skill and energy. Here comes Millie.
And Lallana.
Supremely well. Yeah. And Redbird, I've forgotten about Millie. Yeah. I can't forget about Millie. I like Millie. Thiago is leaving next summer. We seriously need a right wing to replace Salah in the January window. I know one thing. In January, we can get our DM, and that's Andre Trinidad from out of Fluminense. I know that for sure. Liverpool going to be grabbing him. They didn't continue with their talks with Fluminense because they knew fully well they're halfway in the season. Fluminense was not going to let him go. And then they're in the Copa Libertadores, right?
Semi-final right now.
And they're in the semis.
Yeah.
There's no chance they get rid of their best player right now in the when they were going towards the semifinals and then in halfway in the season.
Yeah, I think the 4 teams left is Boca Juniors, São Paulo, Fluminense, and Independiente, I think, right now. So
crazy.
Wow.
But he will be the DM.
It's 3 Brazilian teams and then 1 Argentinian team. So I want to see a final of Fluminense and Boca Juniors because they have both teams have the best. I would say arguably the best 6s in South America right now. So I kind of want to see how they play out. Type thing.
Okay. I'm gonna have to watch. the semifinals matches and the finals for that tournament.
Yeah,
you're gonna have to give me the when days that they're playing and the times, and then I will go on my streams and watch it. because I want to watch that. I want to watch them men for sure. So, fellas, before we push out, we're gonna have to get our score predictions for this game. Paige and Angel, I come into you first. What is your prediction for this score?
3-2 Liverpool.
Okay. Pops?
I would love a 2-0, but 3-1.
Clean sheet.
Yeah.
3-1.
Feeling a 3-1.
3-1.
Ravi and Brian.
3-1.
Somebody else agreed earlier too. Somebody earlier. The first person that put on the score prediction had a 3-1 earlier. Maybe Trudon or something. Somebody.
Yeah. I think Fluminense enjoyed
3-1 seems a popular score.
Yeah. John Conway said 3-1 either as well. Sammy H 5-0 Liverpool.
That would be nice.
I would love that. I would love that. I would love that. Stream would be fun.
That would be a good reason to wake up at 6 a.m. So
yeah, it's true. You gotta get it. Yeah, tomorrow for you watch along, bro.
Yeah.
Gee.
Yeah.
Gee. We think 7:30 is bad, Pops. It's like at 6 o'clock.
Yeah.
No, the game's at 6. The game's at 6, so I gotta be up like at 5 o'clock.
Yeah.
4:30.
The worst one is when we play 7:30 on a Saturday morning. Then you getting up and you
At 4. Yeah.
Yo, that's mad.
I suffered last year, man. Like we were bad. I had to wake up at 4:30 to watch games.
Those were our worst matches. Saturday kickoffs early, and that was our worst performances.
Those were tough, man.
So true. My scoreline for tomorrow is 3-0 Liverpool. Clean sheet.
Yeah. All right.
Yeah. Clean sheet.
That
started this one. So Alisson, what's his best type of saves? I don't even think he has a best type. I think Ali's just brilliant.
My favorite from him was
my favorite was the one last week.
No,
bro, he shouldn't have stopped that goal.
No, I agree. But my favorite is group stages against Napoli, and we needed the win or the draw, I think, and he stopped it, and we went through. Yeah, remember that one? Yeah, that one.
But bro, I'll be honest with you. I rewatched that save again about 15 times, bro, in slow motion. The pace that ball hit Ali's hand, right? His wrist, right?
It was going in. That thing was going in. Yeah.
If he didn't have strong wrists, bro, that was going in. The thing hit my wrist, and you see my hand shake, so like the ball. I was like, oh my days. You gotta be doing these, you know, you just doing these and just strengthening that wrist.
Girls.
Yeah, boy.
Yeah.
Crazy.
If that would have been me, my wrist would have been off and stuff.
Any average goalie, I think that was going in, to be honest. But Alisson, bar none, one or two other keepers could stop that. But that had pepper behind it. That was a good shot. Great save, boy. We're building up to smash someone coming this season. Yeah, and it can be the Manx again. It's gonna be hard watching Millie play against us, not gonna lie. I don't even know if he can come on the pitch. Dre said 2-1.
He will. Nah, he will.
Jared says, Beijing, you guys will do a watch along tomorrow. Yes, we are doing a watch along tomorrow. 100%. We're gonna be going live at 8:45 Eastern time tomorrow to just chop up the starting lineups, and then we go straight into the watch along. And we got the full squad tomorrow. Birthday boy gonna be with us tomorrow.
Unless he wakes up like that video you posted.
Like that video, right? Yeah, I know. A good performance from maximum goal. Yeah. 6 a.m.
Would love that, bro.
So I could crack on for the rest of the day. Yeah. 3-1 to Liverpool, Darwin, and more. 1-on-1. Interested to see how Zerbi handles EL and PL together. That will show us for our audition for a Big Six job. Yeah. Respect, guys. Great show. Big up Ravi as always. Big up to everyone as well for shouting. Without Ali, would have been done for so long ago. Facts, Marianne.
100%.
Without Alisson, we'd be dead in the water.
Yeah,
That's
because
true.
remember,
Dead
like
and buried.
I think the signings of Van Dijk and Allison changed the way the club was going. I think
Yep.
because
Yep.
we were struggling with that goalkeeper position. So
Yep. Big up, Beijing. What would be your lineup be tomorrow? I could show it because the boys talked about it already. This is the lineup that we predicting tomorrow. That's who we starting tomorrow. Nunes to start must pray to Klopp don't think otherwise. Dre, I wanted to start too, but I have a feeling it's going to be Gakpo.
We'll see. We'll see. Yeah.
Jared, big up to you, man. Great. Love to watch along. So much better when you guys win or lose. Big up as always, man.
that was very nice, man.
Respect,
Have you
Jared.
seen it? Shameless United fans bringing up Armour back like we seriously wanted him.
They don't seriously want him either. Isn't he on loan?
That's desperate already.
Yeah,
They're
he's on
desperate.
Yeah, so
Yes.
they didn't want him either.
Yeah, he's
so,
on loan.
so-
Big up, Brian. Thank you. As Jacobs, a Spurs fan, said I'm too blessed.
Big up, Brian.
Yeah, exactly.
Too blessed to be stressed.
Sub and share. Yeah, people, make sure you like, sub, and share. Tell a friend to tell a friend. That is it for us today. Beijing Pops, Beijing Angel. Any last minute words before we push out for the watch along tomorrow?
No.
Both guys are good.
I look forward to seeing you guys tomorrow.
Yeah.
Let's get this dub, man. So,
Everybody have a great evening. Chelsea fans.
Let's wrap it up with a win.
Oh no.
Big up, guys.